Talk to each other. You got it.
No, David, he had the answer.
It's like they have. I mean,
All right.
it took me like,
Average American family. I'm curious. Anybody have one?
No.
2.3 children. That's a vote. 1990 census. 2.5 children per family. One of my favorite punk bands of all time, 2.5 Children, they were a political punk band. There was a joke on the American census, 2.5 children per family. So we're not talking about kids with the average American family. Okay, kids are out. Which I probably is a good, well actually, you know what? That might be a factor in this. I mean, you would only imagine the more kids you have, the more you'd save or the more you'd spend. That might be a factor. Average American family. Please tell me your name.
Patty.
Patty, go.
2 adults, 2 children.
2 adults, 2 children. Good. What's your quantification for that one? Or for sourcing, or just a gut?
Psychology.
Interesting. You actually okay. So that's modal enough to be universal-ish.
Yeah.
2 adults,
You feel bad
2
if you
children.
only have one, so you have to have 2.
I don't feel bad. I feel exhausted.
I
feel
But
exhausted.
we're the
He's
minority.
six. Tell this gray hair didn't exist 6 years ago.
There's still this whole stigma for having one a lot of times.
Oh yes, that social stigma. Which did you go into the? There's an interesting paper that was always referenced. You guys may have heard this. For years and years and years, it was said don't have single child. There's a single child syndrome, where that single child is going to be at a social deficiency. Say that again.
I said there's a middle child syndrome.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not. But there was this single child syndrome. You gotta have the second child because, and it was always because. It reminded me of you have to drink 8 cups of water a day, which has never been sourced anywhere. Well, this one actually had been sourced. It was sourced by one paper. I forget the guy's name that published it back in like the 1800s, I think it was. And it turns out it was complete crock. Like it wasn't sourced itself. There was hardly any experimentation done, but yet people were quoting it time and time again as to why you shouldn't have a single child, because it's going to deform that kid in some way. So it's very interesting when these truths come, statistical truths come, and they're sourced even. Go back and check the sources. Go back and get in there yourselves and read them. Because very often what they're saying and what is being reported are not one and the same thing. Thank you. American family? 2 adults, 2 kids? Maybe? Sure. When we say average, we use that word all the time, don't we? We use that word all the time. I want to shut this down.
What's the average salary?
What's the average salary? Anybody know? We're going to analyze that. It keeps changing. What's staggering is the average salary as a function of percentage of the as a percentage of the population. That's what really will make your head spin. We'll analyze that later on in the recording below. Or maybe we won't, if that upsets you.